What's going on, guys? Bro, I'm a happy camper right now. You know why? You know why I'm a happy camper right now? Because the Cavs just won, man. Cavs won. We're 11-0 now, man. Barely, though. Barely. I was stressing during that game. I was stressing like crazy watching that game, man. But the game just ended now. So that's why I'm late. My apologies for being late. I was watching the Cavs game, stressing out watching the Cavs, but we're 11-0. Cavs are 11-0. But I'm going to talk NFL Week 11. Some of the games coming up in Week 11. Raiders are on their bye week. Honestly, it might be a relief. Raiders are on their bye week with how bad they've been this season, at least through the first half. But will the Raiders turn it up the second half? I don't want them to because I want them to get a high draft pick. But, hey, man, at least I got the Cavs to cheer up on. And just the last of that. But what's going on, guys? How y'all doing on this Saturday night? The day before football Sunday gets kicked off again. Already in week 10. The season's going by very, very fast, man. Football is slowly starting to... Man, we already got playoff pictures already getting all started, man. Hey, it's pretty crazy how much time, but we are already here. November already. It's already the holidays coming up, man. Oh my gosh, time went fast. I remember talking in the summer about how we were going to be doing these weekly things, like with football. Like football, how I was so excited. It's already November. Like, it is flown by, went by so fast, dude. It's already November, dude. I can't even believe that. But we are here in week number 11 of the season. My team's Cavs are 11-0, so my bad for being late. I was stressing watching the Cavs, but they're 11-0 now, so I can breathe stress-freely now that I know that the Cavs won. But we are here once again, back with another stream, bro. We got NFL, I'm talking some of the NFL games and some of the NFL teams, some of the good NFL teams as well. We're just going to have a fun Saturday night here. Fun little Saturday night stream here, huh? Guys, we're just going to have a fun time. Who's tuning in here, man? Who is tuning in here right now? Let's see, who is tuning in here? So far, we got 2 viewers, but we got no one chatting yet. Hold up, I'm going to be right back. Alright, guys. Alright, yeah. Dude, someone unliked my vid. My stream. What's going on, man? Who unliked that? But okay, it's time. Whew. It is time, man, to get into this stream. Hey, now they liked it back. I don't know what the heck that was all about. Hey, they liked it back, so let's vibe. Let's vibe, ride. Do all of the above, man. What is up? Landon in the chat. I'm going to be doing some talking some football. Some of the Week 10 games coming on up. And yeah, man, we're just going to break everything down right here, man, on this live stream on this Saturday night right before football Sunday. Let's go ahead and chat. Right before the upcoming week of games that we get to talk about right now. Let's freaking get started, my brothers. Okay. So, to begin things off, so we're going to be talking about the game of the week. Undeniably, the game of the week. Before I do that, just give me a second. I got to get this pulled up here on my TV really quickly before I talk some football. anything along that nature, yeah, like I said, we're gonna just get this pulled up really, really quickly. Actually, no. Fuck it. I'm gonna do it on my PlayStation. I'm gonna get all the NFL games for this week set up, so I can do like some of the, so I can have my thoughts on every game. Maybe do some, you know. All right. So I'm gonna get this pulled up, and we are gonna vibe. We're gonna vibe. 16% already. My phone's on. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to charge it here soon. Already, my golly. It's all right. It's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. You know why? Because you got me in the cut. Bro, oh my god, I need some chapstick, bro. My lips are dying. My lips are literally dying, bro. Hold up. Damn it. Hold up, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna... No, never mind. You know what? You know what? I can survive. I got some dry lips right now, though. Dry, dying lips, bro. Chapped, dying lips. My god. But, alright, I'm gonna get this pulled up. And then we're going to absolutely vibe out. We're gonna vibe out crazy. Okay, just gotta get this pulled up really, really quickly. Okay. Let's get this pulled up. And it's faster, too, so. Dude, why is my shit glitching out? Alright, here we go. So games this week, if it. Okay, here we go. So we're going to be talking about the game of the week coming up. And it is the Pittsburgh Steelers heading to Washington to take on the 6-2 Steelers heading to Washington to take on the 7-2 Washington Commanders. And, this is undeniably, in my opinion, the game of the week. For sure, the game of the week. These are the teams for it. Yep, game of the week coming on in. So, hey, but heading into this week, man, Pittsburgh, the Steelers, they got, Steelers have been on a roll, man. They are 6-2, and the Commanders are 7-2, but what the hell? Hold up, what the frick? Oh my god, bro, something, man, holy crap, but yeah, bro, yeah, we've seen this story, though, many times with the Pittsburgh Steelers, where they will... We've seen this story many times with them, though, so that's why I'm going to say this right now. I am not falling for the hype of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I'm going to tell you why really quickly, man. I'm going to tell you why I am not falling for this false hype with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, they're 6-2. You have their little 5 seconds of fame, but here's the thing, man, you know? If you've seen this team's reputation ever since probably about 12, 13 years ago, or maybe even longer than that, you could see pretty much ever since Tomlin became the coach of the Steelers. This team will make it to the playoffs and lose out in the first round. And I hear all these people chatting about, oh, it's going to be this year, oh, it's going to be different, oh, this and that. I don't see it, dude. I'm not falling for the false hype of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm not. Sorry, but I'm not, bro. And you guys are probably saying that only because I hate the Steelers. I do hate the Steelers, mainly because of the rivalry that goes between the Steelers and the Raiders. Which, I'm not saying that just because I hate the Steelers, dude. You know I'm an unbiased fan of football. But I am just saying, bro. Now, this supposed smart guy, he is a smart guy, builds up a defense, right? This defense is stifling, right? Just absolutely mind-blowingly stifling type good, and beats up on bad teams. Get that, bad teams, beats up on bad teams, right? And then now that they're in the second half of the season, they will have you seen the Steelers' schedule the second half of the season? It gets tough, bro. They gotta head to Washington. They gotta take their asses to Washington to play the Commanders. I'm not seeing that as a win for them. They got up heavily this year, and they made some trades, traded for Deontay Johnson, and they've upgraded their defense even at the trade deadline. So I am saying what's gonna happen. I already know this is gonna happen. Steelers are going to win 10 games, 11 games. They're going to win either 10 or 11 games. Mike Tomlin's going to take Russell Wilson to the playoffs. He's going to take this defense to the playoffs. They're right. You're right. I know. Right, Landon? And then what they're going to do is they're going to take this team to the playoffs, and they're going to lose out in the first round. It's the same story every year. So I'm not falling for their hype. Until they win a playoff game, dude, I'm not going to fall for any of their hype. Because they haven't won a playoff game since 2016. They're on a playoff win drought. Okay? So until they win a playoff game, I'm not falling for any type of hype for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Because we've seen this movie before with them. I'm sorry, but we have. We've seen this movie before with them. They'll start off the season really hot. They'll lose a few games here and there during the season, but they'll also win a few key games here and there where they beat up on bad teams. Maybe go 10-7, 11-6, or 9-8. One of those three records, lose out in the first round. Like, it's the same story every year. I'm not falling for it again. Like, dude, last year, bro, I remember last year I was talking about how the Steelers could be a contender, and they almost choked their season away, but Mason Rudolph saved them. And then they lost in the first round. I looked like a total idiot, actually thinking the Steelers were contenders last year. Last year was the final straw for me, dude. After they losing at home to 2 straight 2-10 teams. Like, come on, dude. I'm not falling for it this year again. I'm not being stupid like I was last year. Okay, so I'm sorry, but I'm sorry if all y'all Steelers fans come after me, but I'm just saying, bro. I don't even care anymore. I don't care. Yeah, people were saying, "Oh, this is the best offense the Steelers have had since the Killer Bees, since 2017, the Killer Bees, 2018." That's what people were saying, but I mean, yeah, you're kind of right, but against bad teams and against the Giants. Go to the few weeks ago against the Giants. They almost lost to the Giants. Probably a bottom 5 team in the league. Okay? A bottom 5 team. Okay? Like, just get that out. They're a bottom 5 team, and they almost lost to them. Okay? I'm not hurt this year. I'm sorry, I'm not. Anyways, now on to the Washington Commanders. And they have been really good this year, man. They have been better than what they have been in the past few years. Apparently this is the first time that they started 7-2. They started a season this good in like 35 years. So, hey man, that is a stretch for them, but we're right here heading into this game. The Commanders, hey man, they got Jaden Daniels, really good, and they have the offensive coordinator. They have Cliff Kingsbury as the offensive coordinator. The receivers have been doing good, Terry McLaurin and other guys there. But the main The main thing that really makes me like Washington this year is their defense. Oh my, their defense is deadly. And now that they got Marshawn Lattimore this week off the trade deadline, the Washington Commanders look like an absolute contender, in my opinion. They look like a contender. I would say definitely a playoff berth for sure. I mean, they're already 7-2. Unless they go on like a crazy losing streak and completely choke the rest of the season, which I mean is possible, but I don't see that happening. Unless that happens, you're likely looking at probably a 12-5, 13-and team in the Washington Commanders, which is really crazy to say for them, dude. Knowing how much they've been through the past few years, Washington has really made themselves look like contenders again. They have made themselves look like contenders once again. And I am saying that it's a possibility, man. Like it's a possibility, dude. It is a crazy possibility, man, knowing all of the stuff, man. What is happening with Washington, okay? Now, score prediction. My score prediction for Washington and Pittsburgh, which is undeniably the game of the week in my opinion, so that's why I'm doing a score prediction for it. I'm gonna say 20-13. 20-13 Commanders get the dub. Because hey man, 20-13 I'm saying is the score of this game. 20 Commanders get at the dub up against Pittsburgh. I'm saying that Commanders get the dub, and mainly their defense. I don't think Pittsburgh's offense is going to be able to handle Washington's defense. Because this whole year, the Steelers have gone up against terrible defenses, atrocious defenses. Like, even games against the Colts, Cowboys, Raiders, all three teams, bad teams like the Cowboys, Colts, and my team, the Raiders. I'm sorry, but I'm going to admit it. The Raiders are not a good football team. I'm sorry, but they're not, man. That hurts me to say that as a fan, but they're not. Like, in those games, the only game where they played good on offense was against my team, the Raiders. That's it. Outside of that, the two other games with bad defenses, atrocious defenses, they did terrible, bro. Like, what is that, bro? Like, I don't think that the Steelers are going to be able to handle those defenses. I don't think they're going to be able to handle it. I really don't. So, until then, man, until that all gets resolved, man, I don't know, dude. I don't know. But yeah, I'm saying 20-13 Commanders win. Now I'm going to talk about Landon's team, San Francisco 49ers. They are playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this week. Now I'm going to talk about both teams this season, and I'm going to give my score prediction. Okay? So, San Francisco 49ers, they have this season they've been kind of the up and down. San Francisco it's been very roller coasty for them. The 49ers, they're sitting at 4-4 on the season, but it's really been a very up and down roller coaster ride for San Francisco this year. Same story really with the Buccaneers, really. I mean the same story can be said though, yeah, also for Tampa Bay. So I mean really. So yeah, man, so both of these teams have really been on an up and down roller coaster, man. They really have, bro. They have been on a crazy up and down roller coaster, both the 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But who do I got winning this game? So we're going to talk about the 49ers first. So far this season, a big question heading into this whole thing is, are the 49ers a contender? And I know, last year before, they really pulled away, especially in 2022, when Brock Purdy really, whenever we found out that Brock Purdy was going to be a legit QB. That's really when we knew. That's really when we knew. We were like, yup, 49ers are a contender. But this year, they've been slacking. So that brings the big question. Are the 49ers a contender? I'm going to sit up here and say that they can be. I'm not saying they're not. I'm not saying they're not a contender, but I'm also not saying they are either. I'm saying that they can be a contender. I'm not saying they can't, but I'm not saying they are. I'm not saying they're not, but I'm also not saying they are, though, because they can be. They can be. I'm going to say they can be a contender because so far this season they've shown me that they can be. They can be. Because they have these games, though, that do make me want to track back that they're not. But I'm not going to say that yet. I'm still gonna hang on with the Niners, and I'm still going to say, yes, they are. I'm still going to kind of hang tight with the Niners. So I'm not going to fully, get hot about the Niners just yet. But yeah, man. I don't know. This is a tough game. San Francisco 49ers at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But I'm going to say that the Niners, Niners get the win 20-17. Oh, McCaffrey's back too. So that Lynn just said that in chat. Shout out to you. I'm going to say 20-17. Niners get the win off of a field goal. I'm going to say Niners get a field goal to win the game 20-17. Tampa Bay loses their, fourth straight. Tampa Bay, this is a must-win game for both teams, though. Both Tampa Bay and San Francisco. This is a must-win for both of those teams, so give me the Niners to win that one. Okay. Hold up here. I'm going to mute for a second. Okay, I'm back. My bad. But okay, my phone's on 6%, so I'm gonna have to end the stream like really, really soon. But before I end the stream, though, I'm gonna talk about the Raiders a little bit. Okay. So the big question for the Raiders: should they tank? And I'm saying this with a grain of salt. I'm saying this as a fan, because I want the best for the team. I want the best for the Raiders, and they have a good season at all. They're 2-7 on the bye week this week, and Antonio Pierce, although he's probably, if they keep losing, Mark Davis is saying that he won't have a job next season. I don't know, man. I don't really know. That's a very tough thing to say, but I'm going to say yes, they should tank, and I'll tell you reasons. Number one, that you get your future QB, trade with the team, trade like a player to a team who's sucking right now, maybe like the Patriots or the Panthers or the Titans, teams like that who aren't doing good this season. Trade it to those teams, or the Saints possibly, like one of those teams, and then tank the rest of the season, and depending on how that team does, maybe you get the number 1 and the number 2 overall pick, and you could draft Shedeur Sanders, number 1, Travis Hunter, number 2. Boom, you have your QB and your wide receiver right there. That lands right in your lap at number 1 and number 2 next year, 2025 draft. So, in my opinion, I'm saying yes, I think the Raiders should tank. That's my opinion. What do you guys think? Okay. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to the stream, man. I know it was kind of a short stream. I wanted to stream longer, too. My phone's about to die, though, man, so I apologize for that. But, hey, man, shout out to all you guys for tuning in. Shout out to Landon. Shout out to all my friends. Bentley, shout out to all of you guys, man, down below. Go subscribe to him, man. And I will see you guys on the next